So I'm spreading and turning my foot over there. So then check. Can you do it with both feet? Can you spread both of them and turn the feet over? And this is one of our Wearing Heels Better series. In just a second, I'm going to get into the stool, but first there is a slight prerequisites to doing this activity. So we want to check the stiffness of our foot and just see, can we place our foot on its end? Now I'm doing it right now with no weight on it. So I don't have to put it and then stand on it. That's not the prerequisite for this activity. But if you could just hold it up in the air and lay it there. And I'll give you one of the secrets in just a second, but I just want you to check the flexibility of your foot. Can you even get your foot into this position? So now, I don't recommend you do it sitting on the ground. I'm going to do it on a stool in just a second, and that's the position you need to test this prerequisite in. Here we go. How do we stand on the tips of the toes effectively? How do we not hurt ourselves and really be able to gain the strength we need to without overstressing our joints inappropriately? Hi, I'm Dr. Meena, physical therapist, and I'm also a ballroom dancer and somebody with chronic pain. So, as somebody who's solved a lot of chronic pain solutions, I have some creative ones for you. One of the principles we use in PressEX, our revolutionary system that combines pressure points to release the connectivity throughout your body, is partial weight bearing. Now, partial weight bearing is a really common term known by orthopedic surgeons and physical therapists all over. However, we use it conceptually a little bit different to exercise in a way that's going to keep you safe and actually activate your body better. Here's how to stand on your toes, strengthen those feet for those dancers out there, but really anybody that's looking at strengthening the anterior chain of their body. This chain is often weak, especially with people with forward posture. This area gets weak in the front of our legs, in front of our shins, because full body posture starts at our feet. So we activate our feet from the ground up, which gives us posture. So not only is this a posture exercise, this will help you with your art and craft. So we're just gonna turn our foot over like this and test it. And so the key to doing this, to not be so painful, and you might have heard me say this before, but I want you to spread those toes. And even if you feel like you can't spread them or they're not spreading in this position, which is a common comment I get from my patients in the physical therapy office, I still encourage you and want you to try to spread your toes. I want you to think about it and will them to spread, because even if you don't see them spreading, you are activating that neurological connection of your nerve endings, which are a really special place that your mind controls to the motor homunculus. So we're tapping into something even deeper than something you can see. And on top of that, you will get better at spreading in different positions. So I just want you to try it.
It was amazed of how quick the turnaround was for that pain to be released. I felt like it would, especially that shin pain, I felt like it was a pain that I had maybe 3 years back, 5 years back, where it was just something deep. The parts I feel like have intensified the focus of where I'm pinpointing to release that pain that I had there, which is a complete turnaround. I thought it was going to take a lot longer.
Okay, now let's take the principles that we talked about and put them into action. So our key here is we're going to be using a stool or something that we're going to put our weight onto. Again, this is partial weight bearing, so we're only partially putting all of our weight onto our legs. Our upper body, our hands, is what's going to be supporting us. And the best way to really support this is to be slightly bent over into a hip hinge position. So I'll show you on the stool right now. So I'm taking this stool, and as you can see, my hands are here. This stool is probably not the best thing because it has wheels on it that roll and this chair that twists. Ideally, you want something stable, but since my balance is okay, I can use this stool. It's a good height for me. I'm here in this hip hinge position. I don't have to be all the way down to where my back is 90 degrees like this. I'm gonna be more here. So my weight is shifted forward now onto the stool, and I'm trying to come up here, and now more than 50% of my weight is actually through my hands. And now I'm gonna come down. So we only have to spend a few seconds in this position. And again, splaying those toes really helps for the time that you're in this position. So I'm gonna turn one foot over I'm going to shift my weight forward, so I'm really holding the stool, and then I'm going to get up on the other toe and relax. Okay, again, I'm here, and if you need to use some type of cushion under your feet, please feel free to, because this will be slightly just uncomfortable of the feeling and the sensation on your foot. So there, you can use a pillow, you can use a foam pad of any sort. Something with memory foam or firmer is also great. So I'm going to put one foot over. My weight is not fully on my foot. And then I'm leaning forward. See how my body weight is shifting this way to really use the stool as a balance point. And so now I'm more over my hands doing a handstand. So you need a little bit of upper body strength. And I'm holding about 70% of my weight on my hands and only 30% on my feet. Trying to hold the toes in a splay and then relax and come down. We have a system called PressEX, and we use pressure points, and our patented PressEX tool to release your body, to have full body posture, starting from the feet up. And our system is revolutionary, tested and researched, and it's a fitness system that's aimed at healing and decreasing pain. And we believe in doing so, you can move and function the way you want to help you lose weight or live your life better.